Public Works and Infrastructure Minister Dean Macpherson says that he would like the country to be a construction site. On the eve of the Sustainable Infrastructure Development Symposium South Africa, Macpherson says public-private partnerships are key to achieving this. Newzroom Afrika's Vaylen Kirtley filed this report.
Infrastructure has been earmarked as a key area for the President and National Treasury to grow the country's economy. While 1 trillion rand was proposed in the latest budget over a 3-year period, it's not enough, according to Minister Dean Macpherson.
1 trillion rand, it's not enough, but it's a good start, and we support the allocations that have been made. We also lobbied for the Budget for Infrastructure Committee to not just sit once a year, but they're now sitting 4 times a year. That's progress, and so those allocations have increased from 3.5 billion rand to 14 billion rand. That is absolutely good progress.
In the last financial year, Infrastructure South Africa assisted private sector initiatives valued at 755 billion rand with the pipeline registration. Increasing public-private partnerships is one of their objectives.
In other aspects, we know that on PPPs, at the moment, they total only 2% of the total portfolio of capital projects in the country. Obviously, we want to be scaling that up with the measures that the Minister of Finance has put in place, the work that the Infrastructure Fund, which is our sister organization, the work that Infrastructure South Africa does together with National Treasury, will be looking to ramp up the quantum of PPPs as a percentage of the overall project pipeline.
Macpherson dismissed any criticism that requesting such agreements is tantamount to selling the country.
My view is that we've got to get infrastructure built in this country, and we're going to have to do that in partnership with other countries, with other companies, if we're able to build these things on scale. And so I don't think the question should be who, but it should be when. And the answer to that question is now. We are desperate.
With the recent announcement of the Communications Minister on amending regulations around ownership in the telecommunications sector, Macpherson's department, responsible for rolling out rural internet infrastructure, he says the deployment will remain as urgent as it has been.
We have to make sure, whether it's satellite, whether it's fiber, however it needs to be, I think that that's important. Just a few weeks ago I was at Nampo in the Free State, which is the largest agricultural show in the Southern Hemisphere, and one of the issues that they talk about is rural connectivity, that they are unable to access new technologies because they cannot do so, via satellites or via fiber. Now, obviously, it's very difficult to get, fiber connections or digital connections into some of those. So it makes sense that some of them are going to have to be able to use satellite technology to do so. So if we want to, assist rural communities, whether it's in infrastructure, whether it's in education, whether it's policing and rural safety, digital infrastructure is going to be crucial to addressing those issues.
The symposium will conclude on Tuesday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Vaylen Kirtley.